I think I'm great. When people write their songs of love, they write of one another. It's always sis or ma or pa or sweetheart or a brother. But love songs that they've aimed at me have all gone off the shelf. I don't think that it's fair, so now I'll write one on myself.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Uncle Stuwie, and you can see Mr. Ghouls in the background there. You can see that little face there, hanging out there. Mr. Ghouls is my buddy, and he's waiting for Halloween, so he kind of like chills out with me. Yeah, 78 RPM records. I love to sit down here in the bunker and listen to 78 RPM records. It's very soothing. I'm a little excited about this installment of my videos because I'm going to address this troll problem that we seem to be having out here lately on the Facebook groups and on YouTube. These trolls. When I was young, all these trolls did was just stay under bridges and stuff and collect tolls, to let you cross the bridge. And they had warts. They had warts all over their ass and genitalia. But today's trolls are a little bit different than that. These trolls are scrappy and are looking for trouble and need to be put back in their place. And I'm being trolled now by some bonehead on my emails in here, on the commentaries. And I'm going to discuss with you some of my thoughts on how to address this troll problem. And I'm even going to offer an amazing thing. I'm giving this online crash course to you all about how to deal with these trolls. Okay, and I'll tell you about how you can send all your trolls to me later on. And well, okay, so let's get this straight. The modern definition of these internet trolls. Now, I'm not talking about bullies. I'm talking about trolling. Bullying is for another day. We'll let Randy Gravitt take care of that. But Randy, you're my bud, man. You're my friend. I know you've been having a tough time with these trolls lately, and you've addressed it, and you seem rather upset. And I'm going to help you out with this, buddy. I got your back, okay? We're gonna work on this thing together. The reason why I look like I'm shaking is not because I have early Parkinson's. My foot, my leg, I'm always bouncing it up and down. I can't sit still. Had that problem in school. I don't know what they called it back then, but they wanted to put me on Ritalin because I just could not stay still. I still can't do it today. And I never took the Ritalin. Alright, so where do I begin? Okay, let's get the definition of the trolls down. A troll, I'll give you an example. Let's say I'm in a chat room, or I'm on the internet. Maybe they have chat rooms. I'm on the internet talking or making a statement or whatever, or texting or typing or whatever. Well, let's say, for example, oh, it was horrible, all those lives that were lost on the Titanic. Even over 100 years later, people are still, amazed at the loss of life and are sorry and, pray for the families and all that. Now, if I make a statement like that, a troll will come back and say, they deserve to die. They tempted God because they said the ship was unsinkable. God sunk that ship. Okay, one little statement like that will set everybody off, and everyone will be like, you're an asshole, or you got no right saying that. How can you be so cold? What if it happened to your sister, your brother? Okay, wrong approach. Bing! Wrong approach to the troll, to come back like that. Now, you're giving the troll what he wants. You're acknowledging the troll. Now, even Uncle Stuwie here admits that I have acknowledged trolls. Yes, I've done it. But I'm trying to stop. So we know what a troll is. He's someone that'll be like, your mama was a whore or something like that. Just in a general conversation, the troll will pop in with something stupid. And everybody reacts to it the wrong way. They feed the troll. Feeding the troll is giving the troll what he wants. And that is, he can make one statement and sit back and smoke a cigarette and just watch everybody for the next 3 hours acknowledge his stupidity. Okay? The best thing to do is ignore the troll. Yes, ignore the troll. It's easier said than done. Even Uncle Stewie has a hard time doing that. But what I don't have a hard time doing is converting oxygen into carbon dioxide. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am creating a greenhouse gas. You hear that, Mr. Gore? Yeah, and I'm not talking about Leslie Gore's father. Poor Leslie Gore, she's dead now. She sang all those songs about Judy's turn to cry and It's My Party. Yeah, she's gone. So, for the little trolls. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. I am going to, for the first time in internet history, I am going to reach out to you trolls, okay? What I'm going to do for you people and for you, Randy, I want you to send me any of your trolls, anyone trolling you and stuff. I want to know who it is. Send them over to my website. Not my website. I don't have a website. Send them over to my YouTube or my email address. I'm going to give it out. Are you all ready? REALSTUWSUTCLIF@gmail.com. I have to stop and think of my own email address. I say it every day. Huh. Must have been those crazy times during the 70s. So, this is for you trolls out there, and I have a lot of trolls that are viewers. Little trolls, I know you're misunderstood. I want to help you. I want to give you therapy. We can do it by way of email. And I welcome all correspondence from trolls. Doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me. Why should I get upset over crap like that? Some people out here have a freaking brain hemorrhage over a damn troll. Let them say what they want. You know, in Hollywood, even bad publicity is good publicity. But you're still getting hits on your videos if the trolls acknowledge. Let them say what they want. And then ignore them. You know? That's right, ignore them. So this is kind of, this is my thoughts on handling trolls. But I will come to me. Please, come to Uncle Stewie. I'll give you therapy. I will acknowledge you. I will give you the attention you want. If you just please leave everybody else alone, especially my peep Randy, okay? Leave him alone and come to me instead. I will take on the brunt of it. And then, whoa, this is not good. My chair almost folded up with me trying to get out. Darn cheap Walmart chairs. Yeah. This is what I was trying to go after. All right. Now. Okay. You have brought on Uncle Stewie's wrath. Now I'm not playing. Now I am not playing. If you little trolls don't behave and do what I say, this is what you'll get. Yeah, you better be scared. You creeps. Gee, I don't know. I feel too at home with this thing. I better put it aside. I might forget to take my meds. Can you imagine if I go out on the street? Well, I'm in a rural neighborhood, but can you imagine if I went out on the street like this and just walked down the street on a casual stroll with my woodsman's axe? Let me tell you what, I know how to use this thing too. I can split a log in half, and a troll for that matter. So you poor little deprived trolls, come to Uncle Stewie, leave everybody else alone, and everybody else, don't feed the trolls. Don't acknowledge them. Uncle Stewie might acknowledge them, but that's okay, because I'm going to take the burden from you all. Yeah, I'm not centered. Nothing in a Walmart chair. Oh, it's really hard on my bony arse. So this should hopefully end the troll problem. And Randy, I wish you well. And please, you know, it gets me right here, man. It gets me in the pit of my stomach. You know, when I see these trolls make you upset, and you know, I want to help out, dude. Not just you, but everybody else. So, any questions anybody has about trolls, please direct them to me, and you know, I will welcome them. If they would like to visit me in person, we can come down here. And you know, it can rain for 10 days straight, and it won't be a drop of water down here underground where I'm at in this bunker. I want to thank one of my friends for sending me a computer-generated image of what I would look like, of what the computer believes I would look like if I didn't have my hairpiece and just, you know, what I would look like under normal everyday circumstances. And I don't think it's really accurate. But my friend sent me this computer enhancement of what Uncle Stuwie would look like. That's a little bit of a likeness there. I lost most of my front teeth quite a while back. It's close. So, I don't know what else I can say about the troll problem. I just want you all to address it and basically ignore the trolls and send them to me, and I will welcome them, and I'll take care of them. I won't give you all the gory details. Okay. Oh, we're going to talk about the Abby and Libby murders. I don't have anything pre-written. I don't. I'm afraid all those orange lights they put up all over town are going to burn out before they solve this case. And what can I say? The same thing I've said before. I can't believe how nothing will leak out, and the trolls are just eating this stuff up. So I'll think of something. I'll get back out here. Just don't give up hope. But you know, the killer is out there. That brings me to this point in the video. Oh, Mr. Bridge Guy, let me show you this. This isn't just for trolls. I know. Oh, Stuwie, you'll never run into Mr. Bridge Guy. Yeah, you're right. I never will. I won't see him until they catch him and they march him to the courthouse. And they'll hide his face. They won't let us see it, man. When they march him to the courthouse, all the reporters will be there. But he'll have a book or something, or a bag or something there, and he'll look down at the ground while he's hustled into the court, and we won't even get to see what he looks like right away. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Bridge Guy is out there now. He watches my videos. He reads stuff from the trolls. He watches your videos every morning, has his cup of coffee, and plans his day. Maybe he works, maybe he doesn't. But just think, Mr. Bridge Guy, it's not just, you know, like you shoplifted from Walmart or like you stole some gas or went into somebody's shed overnight and took their ladder or their lawnmower or something. You did the worst possible thing you could do. You killed and possibly tortured 2 minors, 2 young girls that had their whole lives ahead of them. Way to go, Mr. Bridge Guy, you frickin' jerk. You're an idiot! How are the parents going to have their kids watch their kids graduate high? There's no more watching. They won't be able to watch their kids graduate high school. They're not going to be grandparents. You didn't just kill those 2 girls. You took everything away from their family. You destroyed it. Destroyed everything. You will get caught. I still believe he'll get caught. But he's good. Ladies and gentlemen, you can blame anybody you want for not solving the case yet. But it's a tough nut to crack. I'm going to tell you right now. This guy was good so far. And the case could be solved years from now. Yeah, it could be. The guy was good. Or he'd be caught by now. I still don't know if I buy all the stuff about the hits and the setups and law enforcement knowing that it might be one of their own. And I still don't buy it. You know, and just my gut feeling. I don't want to put these cops down in Carroll County. You know, I don't know what they're doing in the investigation. I can't judge it. I can't say they're doing good or they're doing bad because I have no idea. You know, I would hope that most of the police and the FBI want to solve the case. That would make the most sense. Deductive reasoning, you know, which is something I like to go on. All right. So, Mr. Bridge Guy, you have your morning coffee and go bowling or go to the bar at night, and somebody's going to figure it out. Even maybe from watching my video, or maybe even from watching Randy's, or Web Sleuth Will. Will, don't you call me Toothless Wonder number 2, or I'll come over there, man. I'll find out where you live. You behave yourself. Play nice. No, Web Sleuth Will, he'll be cool, man. He'll be cool. You know, we'll have a powwow. No, he's one of my buds too. He can make fun of me if he wants. I don't care. So, back to Mr. Bridge Guy. Can't reason with someone that has no empathy. Well, did you avenge it, man? Is it out of your system now? You gonna go find a couple more victims? Are you scared? Are you laughing about it? What's your status, Mr. Bridge Guy? And as you all my viewers know, I refer to the Delphi killer as Mr. Bridge Guy. Might not be Mr. Bridge Guy. Mr. Bridge Guy might not even be Mr. Bridge Guy. He might be somebody else that's just there. Who knows where those photos came from in the sketch? Moving the head, the moving sketch now with the eyes open and closing. Oh my God. To the family of Libby and Abby, yeah, it turned into a circus, yeah. It turned into a circus, but do not despair. Let not your heart be troubled, because even if it's a circus, it's still out there. If nothing was out there, everyone would bitch and complain. There's no more information on Libby and Abby, man. The people stopped making videos about it. It's been so long. And then if there is information and a little bit of satire, they're going to be like, oh, look what they're saying. Look what they're saying. It's disrespectful to the family and the law enforcement and all that they're out there making fun and doing all the... Wait until Halloween. Stu's meltdown number 2. I almost melt down when I think about this stuff. Let these people, let us have our videos and let us keep this thing out there for poor Libby and Abby. It gets people's curiosity up and they want to find out more, and then they stumble across a video like mine. And, it makes them stop and think, maybe, hey man, that's my cousin, that's my uncle. He used to talk about doing that. That's why they should release to what was done. Some of the things that were done to the girls, because that would spark somebody's memory too. Oh yeah, man, my cousin used to talk about how he'd like to get a woman and do that to her. Yeah, maybe we better check into this guy. Come to think of it, you just never know. Still half the country doesn't know about the case. Like I've said before, I ask people all the time if they've heard of it. Some of them are like, no. I haven't seen a single bill. I'm in the Carolinas, okay? I haven't seen any billboards anywhere in the Carolinas that have to do with Libby and Abby. It's not cheap. It costs a lot of money to put up a billboard. They can't be everywhere. On a final note, I have this, I started to tell you all before in a previous video. There's this lady that came to me and reached out to me. Her name is Nancy Brill. I think she's related to somebody way back when from the Brill building in New York, where they used to write all that music, or maybe the Brillo pads or something like that. But one of the major companies. She's independently wealthy, so she's got time, and she reached out. She said she was going to drive a moped to Delphi and just find people on the streets and ask questions. And when I hear back from her, we will put together something, and I definitely will play it for you all. I'll have a question and answer session with her, and hopefully she will have some good information to pass on, be able to uncover some things that others have previously failed at. So, Mr. Bridge Guy, I wouldn't just whack you out with this thing. It would be over a period of days. Chop one finger off at a time. Ow! That was almost my foot. One finger at a time, Mr. Bridge Guy, or Bridge Guys. Might be two of them. One finger at a time, one toe at a time. And then the penis. Then we whack off the penis. Told you, I gotta have a little satire of this, but I'm serious. This isn't a freaking joke. This isn't a joke. Libby and Abby's murder wasn't a joke. You trolls that get out there and say that they deserved it. I don't gotta think nothing of you guys, man. We're gonna use different tactics to deal with you trolls from now on. But like I said, if you just don't get the attention you need, I will nurture you. Come to me. Come to Uncle Stuwie. I will nurture the troll just to keep him busy and keep him away from the rest of the good, outstanding citizens of the internet. So, I guess with that, I'm done with the video for now, and I'm not done with Bridge Guy. People, pay attention. Try to find this guy. Don't leave any stone unturned. And it's still what, a $230,000 reward? That's almost $250,000. How can somebody not know so far? Is the sketch just no good? Is the video just no good? Did Bridge Guy wear a mask? You know those kind of masks? I'm not talking about the little plastic ones you put over your face. The kind that you peel. You put them on and you peel them off. They're human-like, man. They look human. Even Harvey Carroll's enhancements might not be able to determine whether it's a plastic, not plastic, a rubber mask or not. You know? Maybe this guy methodically planned the whole thing. It was by design. He might have just been some guy, that's got time on his hands, drawing Social Security or retired. And he just thought the whole thing out like a Hollywood movie, got all his equipment together, like Lawrence Bittaker did with the Toolbox Murderers. Lawrence Bittaker, I think that was his name, and his sidekick, some guy named Davis, both started a kill team. I won't talk about the Toolbox Murderers. I can't. I can't talk about it without crying. It's horrible. Bittaker. Bittaker is his name. I don't know if he's still alive in prison or not. Lawrence Bittaker. Him and his accomplice bought a van. I guess this is back in the late 70s or early 80s, late 70s. Bought a van and picked up girls, and the girls met horrible demises. They were caught. They were in prison before they even started the killings. They befriended each other and agreed to kill girls when they got out of prison. They'd be a team, and I can't talk about it. I can't talk about Lawrence Bittaker or the crimes, what was done. It's just something that it's subhuman. It's subhuman. I still feel for the families and all that are still alive, that still remain. Let's catch Bridge Guy, people, for Abby and Libby. Just let it happen. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. What will be shall be. This is Uncle Stewie. Thank you all for watching. Signing off now.